Hey guys, so today we're going to be covering a couple different things. Really wanted to kind of show off some of the new updates in the My Player that I think have helped make some boosts to my team. As far as overall power, I'm at 861 right now. But it's helped me become a little bit more consistent on getting those SS players and above. So today, what I'm going to cover is a little bit of deck building and then really trying to show off the new updates, both with skill points and your coins not having a cap anymore, which I think is awesome. You don't have to waste skill points now. And it's really helped me to be able to, instead of getting like an A or just an S level on the skills, it's really helped me get a little bit higher, where sometimes you get stuck in the 40 to 45 skill level. It's helping me get up into the 60s and 70s. So today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through on the Mystic Unicorns, and I'm going to run through and show a couple things that I've been doing. So I went ahead and put a deck together. And the first thing I wanted to show off is the try button, getting to try the new trainers. So with me, I only have a level 1 Siryu. But what this is going to do is, since he's it's going to bump him up to a 3-star. And it's going to give us, a nice little extra boost just with the training aspects. But if you don't have him, and as you can see, if you don't have any of these other trainers, it's going to allow you to get to try them out and kind of get the benefits of them. The only really bad thing here is we're not able to actually equip any cores to him, which is unfortunate, and we can't upgrade his super skill. But still, just having him at 3-star is going to be a lot better here, and it looks like it's given us, a nice little boost in the power. So the first thing I like to do, and I like to try and have as many max skills as possible. So this one, while we have 2 right here in the middle for batter skills, it's going to give us a choice there. And then I try to also max out as many of the red skills as possible. It tends to give us a little bit more of a boost than the purple skills. And right now, where my trainers are, I won't have a ton of the common skills that are gold. But so going through here, what I really like to do is I like to make sure I have all of my cores on, making sure everything's ready to go. If you watched my last video, you watched kind of the upgrading the cores and making sure everything's good. So in here, we're just going to go through and make sure, so it doesn't look like I have any gold right field for strength. So we're going to go through and double check the best cores that I have here for strength. So it looks like we're just gonna take this one and equip it. Same thing over here. Doesn't look like I have any right field, but we do have one with a max skill here. And so as you guys can see, we went in, put those in. It's gonna raise our deck power a little bit, and then we're gonna make sure we put this on as well. And try and have, so this one, since I have 4 trainers that are special trainers, I'm really going to try and max out at least 3 of the skills for this area. And if I get lucky, I might be able to swing it into a 4th. It looks like I don't have, yeah, unfortunately, I kind of just have the one right here. So we're gonna, and then we're gonna put this on the Medica, and then as soon as we do this, we should be ready to go, because we can't put any stores. But so deck skill level, 8, we're at 14.4. It jumped up to 14.7, which is great. So I'm going to jump in, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use the skill manual today just so we can try and max out as many skills as possible. And then I always like to bring stamina just in case. The other thing I wanted to say is the last video did great. I think the first couple videos we were sitting around 20 views, and the last video that we did on the cores jumped up to around 60, so we almost tripled the views. So hopefully that means that the video helped, or at least gave some good information to everybody. And looks like we actually got a little bit of feedback, had a couple comments. So same thing as always. If you guys like the video or anything like that, I mean, please leave a comment. Like, let me know, what helps, what you guys would want to see. In the early stages, really just going to try and get affinity up for as many of our special trainers as possible. And then one of the new things that you'll see is going to be this, hold on, let me get through this really quick. Yep, is going to be this GPSP shop. So what I really like to do is I like to rush to 1500, and I like to buy this training room for 2 right here as quickly as possible, just so I get 10% extra on anything we do, which honestly, the earlier you can get it over the long run, it really helps, especially since we can't get any ultra rare gear until at least week 3. And then what I like to do after that is I like to get the, as long as I don't have any ultra rare gear, then I like to get this trainer support center. That way stamina really doesn't become an issue. And it looks like we're actually going to be able to buy it pretty early. I think we might get it right here. Yeah, perfect. We'll definitely be able to get it right here. So like I said, today's video is going to be a little bit longer. We're going to do this full run. I am going to skip through a lot of the, a lot of the normal stuff. I'm sure a lot of you guys do that. But yeah, so right here, I'm going to go ahead and get this extra 10% boost because it's permanent. It stays with us the whole time. And then we're going to go from there. We actually, looks like we got, I'm going to go ahead and take the special training just because it'll get us closer to our next kind of buff for next week. And it looks like we got lucky. So I think we've had, we've actually had a training with each of our special trainers so far, which is great. So I think we've got all their core effects and boosted their affinity. So I think that's great. And then going through here, obviously all of our skills. I'm not going to buy anything yet because we want to. Now, this is the biggest thing. A lot of us, since we were max, we would spend skill points too early. But what I've seen is I really haven't seen a decline in the, in the play. I always like to go clean up. I like hitting home runs. I like those challenges. We're going to re-roll for red. Hopefully we get red right here. That stinks. We didn't get all 3 red, but still got 2 out of 3, which is decent. Go through, put it on quick play, and then nice. First one's a double. I think the last video we did, I think the playthrough we had oh man, just missed. The last time we did this, I think I hit with nobody on base almost every single at bat, and we were trying to just get 10 runs in, which really sucked. And I think went through, but we still were able. I think we made a SS2 catcher, getting to show off Bastet. And obviously, I think she's become nice. We got a home run here. So, perfect work. We should be in for a superb here. That stinks that we lost, though. I think that's actually like the third or fourth time that I've lost the first game, kind of doing these walkthroughs in the Mystic Unicorns. I don't know if that's happening to anybody else, but it's also kind of just, the RNG of the game. Perfect. So now we should get into week 2, and we'll start building kind of a rapport to get these, to get our stones. Definitely going for this one with all 4 trainers. I think that's actually all 4 of our special trainers together. That's awesome. And we're going to get an extra one with Siriu here. For some reason, I think on the first one, it doesn't register that he's a special trainer, which stinks. But we're going to go ahead. Anytime I have a special training, we're going to always try to get that, unless it just doesn't make sense to get it. But I'm hoping we can grab at least 1 stone, at the start of this week. And hopefully that'll propel us a little bit forward. Nice, got a whole bunch of stuff there. I'm gonna go ahead and knock this out, and hopefully once we get the affinity of the special trainers high enough. So right here, I try to, if I get that option, I'm gonna go ahead and get this one, just so we can go ahead and max out and we can get our first stone the next time. So we have our first one here. It really doesn't make a ton of sense to do any of these, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get the affinity of these guys up, so maybe we start seeing them a little bit more often. Yeah, and boost it. We almost maxed that out. So same thing here. I'm going to go ahead and get this so that we get the extra mana. I don't really know the difference between these two. I usually grab one of each. But so we're already here. We're not going to have anything in the shop. So we're just going to jump into week 2. So we still got 16 hits and hit multiple home runs. I think we already got our other. And that sucks. I thought that was going to be a good hit. I'm going to go ahead and put him in motion here. Man. All right, 0 for 2 so far. Going to be kind of hard to get a superb rating in this game. Oof, man. I hope we get one more at bat. This is going to be if we don't get one more at bat, this may be my first game, I think, ever that I haven't gotten a hit. Okay, we're good. We at least got one hit. But so we're definitely not going to get a superb this rating. But that's okay. We're really trying to focus on skills this game. We at least got the win. Coming through. Looks like we're averaging about 500 on everything so far. Week 3, this is where we start to see the special items come in, which, a lot of you guys know. I only have the 1 ultra rare gear this time through, so I'm not really going to be too worried about, buying that. I'll buy it when it comes through, but that's going to allow us to kind of use our G points in a couple different areas. And Nice. We want to keep getting those skills, so I'm going to check this out. We do have a special training, so since we have a special training, I'm going to go ahead and grab that one. Just to start going through. Like I said, we're focusing on skills, but I think what I'm going to start saving up for here is I'm going to start saving up for Lecter's Lab. Because when you do Lecter's Lab, he gives you an extra skill, but he also can give you, as long as it passes, he gives you 100 of every other stat, which is honestly pretty good. Which is like getting an ultra rare or getting an extra gear worth of ratings. Here we're going to go ahead and keep, as many trainers involved as possible. And hopefully we start seeing a lot more of the special trainings starting to trigger now that the Affinity's coming up. Oh, man. Didn't even hit a home run here. That's tough. Having a little bit of a slower start than we'd like to see, but that's all right. We're still in the driver's seat here to make a pretty good player. Here, definitely going to take this to get a jump up. Nice. Got our first one with Britra, which is good. I always prepare food. It takes away 200 skill points, but it maxes out stamina. And I think that's kind of the important part. Like I said, we don't have anything here. Not getting anything crazy on discounts yet, so we're going to try and get some max discounts there so we save our skill points as long as possible. So we'll hop into the next game here. But yeah, so the big thing with this update is you guys can see, we're already at like 700 skill points, just under it. A lot of times we'd start thinking about spending those skill points, and we wouldn't have we wouldn't have as big of a discount. Like I showed you, we don't really have. I think our biggest discount was 50%, and that's just not as optimal, not as ideal. To get more skill points and to get more skills in total by spending them early. Man, having a tough time on our hits today. And we're not getting as many at bats either, which is tough. We're having some low scoring games so far. So at least got the extra 500 there. We'll see what's going on. I think we're going to start off getting a stone, which is always great. The other thing I've been doing, I've seen a couple things on the forums. We've got hopefully the next dual trainer coming soon. And I've saved up, I think I'm at about 13,000 gems now with like 10 of the multi-pulls that I'm trying to save. And, are you guys saving for anybody specific or anything like that? My pitching is the low point for my trainers right now. I think I've got a pretty decent amount of hitters maxed out, which is definitely helping. But, my pitching, I think my best trainer is still Cunio at 4-star. Everybody else is like 3 or 4-star. But that's going to be my next video as a pitcher. And we're going to kind of go through and skip through that. Check and see if we have the special gear. We don't. So since we don't have the ultra rare gear, this is where I'm probably going to start looking at. I'm going to go here just to get the extra personal training, see if it gives us an extra discount. It didn't. It gave us a little extra stamina, which is good. And this will max our stamina out, which is great. Anytime we can get a plus event, that's great. Here, I'm going to go with the special training here. I'm going to start probably starting on the next one, we're really going to start to push to just select certain ones so that we kind of guarantee that we at least get a couple max skills, but I'm trying to get us as close as possible to kind of spreading the wealth early. Here, I'm probably going to go with the mental. Not a big enough difference to really worry about it. Yeah, this is good. So here, I still don't think I'm going to spend anything. Yeah. Not quite worth it yet. What sucks is the Big Bang's almost maxed out, but it's not one of our max skills. So unfortunately we've got to wait for we've got to wait for the full swing. Hopefully we get some extra discounts coming soon. Once we start getting the green gems, hopefully if the right trainers are there, we should get some big discounts on the skills, and that's what I'm kind of saving and waiting up for. Man, this is a rough go of it. The RNG is not in my favor today. It's all right. We'll be able to get that hard quest to hit the multiple home runs as soon as we get a super skill. Hopefully, I'm really shooting for Britra. She's going to be the best super skill I have here. I think I have most everybody level 3 or above, other than obviously the trying out of Siryu. But yeah, right now I think we're only getting like 3 or 4 at bats a game. A lot of the other games, sometimes your team does better, and you'll get 6, 7 at bats in a game. So we'll get some more opportunities. Right now, it just doesn't look like it's falling our way. Hopefully we're starting to kind of fall behind a little bit on our numbers. We're not getting as many special training as we'd like to see. But yeah, so here we're going to go for, they're already almost maxed out. So we're going to start going for, yeah, we'll still go here. There's nothing really special, so we'll save the stamina for something more important. Looks like we've maxed our stamina out again. I really like raising the max stamina, like the cap level. It tends to help out a lot, so I'm really going for it. As long as it's a special trainer, I think we'd be good. So here, it's probably the second best option that we could have got, so I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to accept this one. Because it'll at least guarantee us the 30 when he pops up. Then we'll get another one next time too. And then I'm going to check the shop really quick as soon as we get back to the screen. Good. Anytime we get them, that's good. Hopefully he starts showing up. So I'm going to go right, see what happens. Okay, so we got the bat. So I'm going to go ahead and buy the bat. Yeah, 387. I think we're going to go ahead and use a special trainer here. We're going to get the 50% on this one. Yeah, 581. I think that's pretty solid. We'll take that. special trainer. I hate when we have the choice and we don't get somebody we actually want. This is good. We're still getting some special training starting to show up. Keep adding in. We'll get another piece here. Awesome. Sorry, let me mute this for you guys. Get an extra, 40 mana there, which is great. Nothing too crazy here. Still nothing here. I'm gonna keep saving this. And then, obviously now you can see we're at, 1,200. We got a pretty good discount here. I'm still gonna save it until the end though. So nothing else in the gear shop. So we're gonna hop into week 5. I'm hoping we should get 2 more gems next week in the training side of it. Let's try and get 3 hits this game or something. Still not hitting with anybody on base. Just gotta wait for a strike here. There we go. Finally a decent hit. Starting off strong. Hopefully maybe we can mix in a home run or something this game too. Probably going to go ahead. I don't really care who he is, but we're going to put him in motion. Try and score a couple more runs this game. Two for 2 so far, getting better. I'm going to put him in motion again. Nice. There we go. Now we're starting to play catch up. So there's 3 hits, 4 at bats. Tie game. Oh, man, roller a third. That hurts. Looking for a 4-for-4 game, but we won, so I think if, winning this game puts us in a strong one to at least have a really solid chance. I think the game does a pretty good job of, swinging the other teams that are off-site or off-camera to where you can still make the championship even if you lose a game. Sometimes even if you lose 2 games. Nice. Get a combo event going. Get some more discounts. Starting off here, unfortunately, no special training, so I want the discount. I think we're going to take the extra skill points here. Just go ahead and get the red gem. I really try to save the ruby for when I have like a special training where it gives me like a much bigger boost. Nice. I think this actually may get us to... So we're going to have our super skill for next game, which is great. And then I think we're actually going to get a gem the next training session as well. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, here, definitely going to go ahead and take this. Looks like we're going to wind up with a strength trainer. It's starting to get, a lot higher up there. Hopefully we can swing it a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and get Medica. Max out our stamina, our mood's good. Unfortunately, don't have a special training here. So probably just going to get this one. Try and raise the dex up just a little bit. Not going to give us a big boost or anything. This one's good. We'll go ahead and select the gold one just to get the extra 10 mana off of her. And we have the super skill to use here also, which is great. So nice. Got the perfect victory there, so that's a nice little boost. I'm going to check the shop right now and see if we have anything special to buy or any like good deals. Since this is on sale, man, there's just better shoes. We're just going to get the ones that are on sale for right now. And then what I'd like to do is the next thing I want to do is I want to do the underground lab. Let's see, 106. Yeah, we're going to go here. This should get us to our next level 3. And hopefully what we can do, it looks like we're probably going to wind up only having 2 max skills. Yeah, so that unfortunately looks like that's going to be the best we got, but starting to get a lot better discounts here, which is great. So after this, next week, hopefully we'll get some bigger discounts. Hopefully get to about 2,000 skill points, and then hopefully we'll get a nice little boost from the 2 hard skills as well. Since we have a runner on third, I'm probably going to go ahead and try and use a super skill. Not on this pitch, though. I'm going to go ahead and let him get a strike. Nice. 1 for 1 with a home run. Hopefully this will be the game we get the multi-home run. I'm going to go ahead and use the super skill here. At least a double. Unfortunately, it looks like that guy on first is pretty slow, so not going to score a run, but I think we should. 2 runners on, definitely going to use it here. Need 4 more hits to complete that hard challenge. Man. Really thought we had pretty decent timing there. May have been just a little early. Get another at bat here. Who knows? Maybe we'll get maybe he'll make a mistake. Starting to get better. Nice. 1 more at bat. Just a little early. Oh, man, way early there. Blew the 5 for 5 game. Luckily, we don't have the perfect challenge this game. And as far as, you guys kind of interacting, it looks like there's a couple extra groups that we've started to have some more comments and everything with. But, leave a comment. Let me know what clan you guys are in or what club you're in. How are you guys doing? I'm in Fairy Tale. I think we were in the top 30 last season, and I think we're going to try and make a push to the top 20. Unfortunately, I think we've lost the last 2 games, so doesn't look like. Unfortunately, we may have to get the gear instead of the Lecter's Lab. We're just not getting a ton of the G points this game. But we'll go ahead and hop INT since it's special. And then let's see what our options are for the stone. Get a little bit extra mana here. Target sided is maxed out, so I'm going to go ahead and buy that. Wow. So our options are here. We're going to go ahead and use the trainer here because that's going to allow me to get the gear. And I may even have a chance to, I can go ahead and get these last gears. But it's going to max out our ruby. Which is great. So there's our first max skill. And it triggered a gold, so maybe this will, I didn't see what we're at. Yeah, so we'll get another one. Back to back, which is awesome. Man, I really want to get this too, but unfortunately, I think to guarantee that we get the max skill, I'm not even going to be able to get this. I've got to get that stinks. But that's 2 max skills, which is good. And I don't think we're going to get close enough to get, another one. We're going to go ahead and help him out. So close. But yeah, so let's go ahead and buy back control. I'm going to get the hit up here. Man, that sucks. We could have got the good gear. But yeah, we'll go ahead and buy the helmet. Yeah, that's unfortunate. We'll go ahead and get strength. Just try and get one extra little discount. Got some extra stamina, so that's fine. I definitely forgot to use the last trainer upgrade. But we'll go ahead and use it just so we send this guy the friend gift. We'll just max out our stamina. But let's see. So we can go ahead and max this out. So yeah, this is a good thing we waited, because now I'm only spending 15 to max that skill out. Decent discount here. 35 is honestly good enough. Yeah, there you go, 4. We're going to get a max skill for 20 skill points, which is nuts. Honestly, let's go ahead and just buy the gear here. Nothing really worth it. I'll probably just do the extra stat boost. So let's hop into week 7. So looking at it with this deck here, I really didn't have a problem with stamina at all. I didn't even have to use the soda drinks. So what I would do here is next time I would bring the cards to trigger a couple extra events. So this one right here, we're really just going for the multiple home runs to try and get that last one. We need 2 more hits. Hopefully both home runs. Unfortunately, it looks like the super skill only got us a double here. But so hopefully we can at least get 1 more hit. I'm not going to use the super skill here. I'm going to really hope he makes a mistake and hopefully time it right where we hit it out. At least got the hit, so that guarantees us 1 hard challenge done. Probably going to go ahead and use the super skill here. Just not sure if we'll get another at bat. Man. Rough game with the super skill. All right, this will probably be our last at bat. So unfortunately, we're not going to get the multiple home runs. We just didn't get it there. So just unlucky with the RNG this round and this player. But we won the championship, so we'll get a nice little small boost from that. But like I said, we were really focusing on the skills here and really just showing off, that new update that now we can really save the skill points until the end, till we have our max discounts. Nice, get the nice little rapport. And we got the full swing discount, which is great. So gear, nothing worth buying. So we're going to go to the facilities. First thing is, and this is great that they added this, because I think I've always had extra skill points left over. I don't know what range we're going to be. We might be in SS. So we're going to go ahead and max out as many skills here as possible. Still have 1,600 left, which is great. Make sure we get all these max skills. I'm going to get this one just because it's pretty decent discount. Don't think we have, yeah, get this. I don't really even want to get the gold skills. They're not. I'm probably gonna. Yeah, that's everything here. So now I'm just gonna go for the ones that have the most. In each one. And then looks like have 29 left. So I'm not going to be able to get any of those. So 65. So we're going to end with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 max skills, couple level 4s, 65. So overall, not a bad one. Let's see what we get here to finish it off. Didn't really get a great extra boost either. Yeah, so this one's probably maybe just going to be, man, S4. Jumped up to S5. So definitely not the best. But like I said, really wanted to show off kind of the update, the no more caps, how to use the G, the G Point shop. And other than that, I think it went decent. He'll probably just be one of my bench players. So I think we should, I don't even know if he'll be on my bench actually. But we'll go in. Looks like we'll start at the S5, just see if he's better than anybody in here. And this is one thing I think to make sure that we get an extra little boost. It's not big, yeah, so he's not going to go in, so we'll use him in the trade shop. But so I'll be making another run through, gonna make a couple more adjustments. Let me know if you guys like more of these videos, anything like that. Leave a comment, if you guys like the videos, enjoy watching this, like and subscribe to it. And, I'll keep making videos just because I enjoy it. But yeah, leave me some feedback. If you guys see anything different that you would have done, let me know. But this has been Austin, and I will talk to you guys.